gentlemen, welcome to the Hunter Sportsplex for the 2019-2020 tip-off tournament of Hunter College. Before the introduction of the starting lineups, we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's first round game pits the Panthers of College of Old Westbury against your Hunter College Hawks. First, let's meet the starting five for the Panthers of Old Westbury. At guard, junior number 1, Lanaya Clark. The other guard, junior, number 5, Micah Brown. At the forwards, a freshman, number 12, Ashley Cattle. The other forward is a freshman, number 15, Denia Class. And at center, number 35, Davina Wall. The assistant coach is Naomi Augustin, and head coach for Westbury is Michael Krasnow. Now let's meet the starting five. For the defending Junior Athletic Conference champions, your Hunter College Hawks. At guard, a senior from Maston, number 0, Phoebe Valentin. At guard, a senior from Bayside, number 13, Teresa Leon. At forward, a junior from Billerica, Massachusetts, number 20, Maya Thompson. At forward, a senior from Amityville, New York, number 23, Janine Conway. And at forward, a sophomore from Queens, number 15, Christina Kristovich. The assistant coaches are Callie Balfour and Selena Lynn, and the head coach for Hunter is John Garrett.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is back, and it is better than ever. It is Hunter College basketball. I am Zach West, excited to bring you through the coverage of not only both games tonight, but both games tomorrow, the Consolation of the Championship. We will say hello to Western Connecticut State and Rowan in the game that follows. For Old Westbury, they're coming off a 20-6 season, 60-59 loss to Farmingdale State in the conference finals. Tori Bellings missed the second of 2 free throws with 3 seconds left to end their season. They're the 2017-18 Skyline champions, losing by 21 points to Montclair State, who Hunter fell to in their season opener. They played in this tournament in 2014-15, losing to Hunter 70-63, and they defeated Hunter 73-52 in the Consolation Game on day 2 in this tournament in 2012-2013. Maya Thompson, happy belated birthday, celebrating it yesterday. She spent her freshman year with Hunter, and then Spent last season with the UMass Boston Beacons. She is back. Open jumper. Teresa Leung welcomes basketball back to the Hunter Sportsplex. Teresa Leung struggled in the team's season opener. Gets on the board right away tonight. Teresa shot just 4 of 18 in that first game, walking the tightrope, and it's out of bounds to the Hawks. That is Micah Brown, the junior guard from Brooklyn. One of 3 Browns on this team. No, they are not related. Can confirm. Micah Brown, you got 2 transfers from community college, Antonia Brown and Paige Brown. 4 of the top 6 scorers for Old Westbury not back this year. Conway draws the foul, and we'll head to the free throw line. Great time to talk about the keys from Coach John Garrett. Talks about the importance of playing team defense. Talented point guard now back in Micah Brown for Old Westbury. Davita Warren brings a lot of experience over 3 years of success, and they're a mystery with new players. Says we have to control the pace and make shots. As Conway hits the first free throw for her first point at home this season. Says we have to control pace and make shots. And with a lot of defensive strides made from day 1 of preseason to now, is Conway only able to split the pair, rebound to Davita Warren. Says we need to learn that defense ends when you get the ball. Rebound was actually taken by Janiyah Flash, number 15. The importance of grabbing defensive rebounds. They struggle with that. They don't have a lot of size outside of Maya Thompson, who was in foul trouble for most of the game against Montclair State. They only fell by 8 points to an NJAC powerhouse team. Montclair State Athletics is dominant across the board. They have a tremendous broadcast journalism program as well. The Red Hawks trying to go inside to Davita Warren, working against Thompson. Air ball tipped by Leung. Thompson in traffic, couldn't grab it, and it will stay. 16 on the clock. Again, Coach Garrett preaching the importance when he talks pregame about getting rebounds. This is an area, they don't have a ton of size out there. They go inside, shot missed, and it'll be grabbed by Christina Krislovich, the sophomore transfer from SUNY. Oneonta trying to go inside to Maya Thompson. It'll be picked off. It's Janiyah Flash, scored 33 points in her high school farewell. It's her first game since then. She's coming off a 33-point performance to conclude her high school career. A lot of momentum for her. The 3 is up. No good. Rebound inside. Shot no. And it's tapped over to Leung. You might see a lot of that for Hunter. They can't grab rebounds solely. They'll be tipping it to teammates. Here is Leung at 4 of 18. Season opener. Conway shot just 4 of 20, yet they hung tight. Here's Phoebe Valentin. And that's starting role this season. Amidst all the changes, drives the lane, lost it, gets it back. Here's Thompson. Clock under 10. Teresa trying to create. Clock keeps ticking. Under scoop. No good. Strong rebound by Flash. Pushing it ahead. This is Lanaya Clark, the junior guard from Amityville. 4 of the top 6 scorers are gone. They have a few freshman starters out here, so this is a new look Panthers team under Michael Krasnoff, the veteran head coach. Cattle going for Warren, extra pass, still can't get it to go. 2 minutes and 25 seconds off the board of Hunter, yet to allow a point. Flash at 5'10", has good size, but struggling to finish inside. Conway flashing up top. She has Valentin to her right. Krislovich. Conway dribbles in to the 3. No, and Davita Warren, a force on the boards. She formed a dynamic duo with Charlotte Ranker last year, who averaged 14 and 14. Warren averaged 16 and 12 and about a block per contest. Trying to get the ball to Ashley Cattle. Shot clock halfway to expiration. Warren moving it around. She comes inside and she missed again. That looks like it was off of Valentin. This is not a team that fancied the 3-ball last year. Lopez made 65. Alexis Lopez, she's no longer here. Tori Bellings made 22. She's no longer here. Lanaya Clark, the leader on this team from 3s made last year with just 8. Micah Brown, no. Battling, and that looks like it was off of the Panthers. Are we going to get an overturned call? Yes, we are. It was close. I personally thought that was going to be Old Westbury ball, and the officials say, yeah, Zach, you're right. Anyway, it's a 3-0 Hunter lead. We're 3 minutes off the board. The Panthers don't love the 3-ball. Coming inside, and now the Hawks will get it a few seconds later. Again, Western Connecticut State took on Hunter early last season. They'll be here against the Rowan Profs. It'll be game 2 at 7 o'clock. And coaches Demetrius Poles and Kimberly Ribchik squaring off. See if Hunter gets to play Westcon State for the second year in a row. Conway flashing high. Leung holds on to it over to Thompson. There's Krislovich. Teresa, great screen by Thompson to free it up. No, Maya in for the board, couldn't grab it. Micah Brown coming the other way. Creating space well, steps into the jumper. That is pretty basketball by Micah Brown. The game-winning 3 ball against Simmons last year. She's a transfer originally from Shaw University. Shaw University, Division III school. The alma mater of NBA champion Devin George, who won many titles with the LA Lakers from the men's basketball program. And every year on his birthday, make sure to remind everybody of that. Leung gets free. Oh, that's beautiful. Second basket for Teresa Leung, who averaged 8 points per game last season. She's originally the CUNYAC Rookie of the Year to jumpstart her career. She has both of Hunter's field goals so far. Coming down the lane, Davida Warren. She wears that number 35 because she is a big Kevin Durant fan. Looking like KD on that drive to the rim. And with Charlotte Ranker gone, she'll likely get more opportunities to score. Here is Krislovich, rocking that number 15. Drives, nice pass to Maya Thompson. She couldn't finish. Davida Warren active on the glass early. That's her second board. Micah Brown got hurt early last season. Good to see her back and healthy for the Panthers. Tori Bellings had a magnificent season, but Brown was averaging 7 assists before she went down. Clark, Warren flashing high post into Thompson. No, couldn't get the rebound. Blocked by Thompson. Davida Warren, no, got it again. Yes, we got to get those rebounds. John Garrett talks to me about the importance of his team rebounding. They're not doing it yet. That pass is going to go awry. If you're wondering, Old Westbury already has 7 offensive rebounds. They're +9 on the boards. Leung, Krislovich, and Thompson have all grabbed one. Inside score. So they're starting to get hot. That is a 6-0 run by Old Westbury. They lead it 8-5. Here is Teresa Leung with it up top. 5.5 gone here in the first quarter. Nice pass to Conway inside. It's blocked. Ashley Cattle got there. The freshman forward from Elmont. The 3 is going to be there. Old Westbury really doesn't like that. Warren and 1. No, she traveled to wave it up. First sub of the day for the Hawks. Say hello to Morgan Gress. They're going to go super small as Maya Thompson gets a break. Morgan Gress only made 4 shots in 20 attempts in limited action. She took 6 shots, 2 for 6, 5 points, 5 rebounds, a couple assists in Hunter's season opener. Morgan Gress is a very solid outside shooter. Again with a small lineup. It's offensive 3 seconds call against Hunter. Again, Zach Weiss, excited to be with you here for this basketball opener. Hunter women's volleyball season officially coming to an end. They took a set off of Trinity of Texas. As Cattle going inside. Flash, Brown, long 2 is good. Make it 10-5. Cattle. But congrats, they took a set off Trinity, dropping the 4th set 25-10. They were CUNYAC champions for the 14th time, and we wish they're the 26th time. We wish them the best for next season. Congrats on a wonderful year. Here is Leung going inside for Conway. Kicks it out. Krislovich for 3! The transfer from SUNY Oneonta, making herself right at home, burying the 3. Krislovich played 7 minutes off the bench, going 1 of 4 from the field last game. And on the other end, Anaya Clark made 8 of those last season. The team does not love the 3 ball. With Lopez and Bellings gone, we're going to see it even less. Shanice Grates gets ready to check in now for the Panthers, leading 13-8. In the first quarter, this Hunter team, CUNYAC champions a year ago. Krislovich going to put it on the floor, kicks it out. Teresa, in and out. Rebound again. It's going to be Flash and Warren on the boards all day. reset to 27. It's the third time in the last 8 seasons as Micah Brown gets a break. Shanice Greats, the 5'1" guard for Brooklyn, running point. Sophomore guard. Maya Thompson re-enters for Hunter. It was a very quick spell for Morgan Gress on the floor. And just a quick adjustment that John Garrett wanted to see. And you know, Old Westbury's going to be tough. The size of Warren inside at 6 foot. Maya Thompson at 6 foot. Nicole Ballin at 5'11" will probably get some run today. Morgan Gress at 5'9". She, Conway, and Krislovich are going to have to defend the paint. For the Hawks to keep this thing close, they have to limit these offensive rebounds. Clark, that was great defense. They're going to catch and score, though. Old Westbury again, 20 and 6. Here goes Kimberly Lau. Freshman guard from Queens is in for the first time. Lau drives, tough angle, not a pretty look. 15-8, Greats running it ahead. There's the three, it's well covered, no, and Valentin can't control. Thompson going to the ground. We're gonna have a jump ball and it should be staying. You know, Old Westbury would be tough, a 15-8 lead right now, here in the first quarter. Hunter wiped the floor with St. Joseph's College of Long Island in this first game last year, before losing to Denison in the championship on day 2. We won't see Denison this year. They're playing in a different tournament. And a great steal. Krislovich. She's got players to her left and right. Christina. Phoebe leans in, gets the foul, and the bucket. Phoebe Valentin plus the foul. The senior guard. So shifty inside. And Coach Garrett alluded to Phoebe's great finishing ability around the rim. Look what she does. Gets the bucket, gets the foul. Phoebe Valentin makes it look easy. Started a couple games last year, mostly a backup. Free throw shooting was an area of inconsistency. Good to see her knock that one down to bring the Hawks back within 4. Here is Cattle. Up top to Shanice Grace. Michael Krasnov, the head coach of Old Westbury, will have his bio for you soon. Conway with a steal on the drive. Score! Hunter fell behind by 7, and now they're back within 2. Looking to drive. Tough catch. Clean block. Did it go out of bounds? It did, and it will stay. 2-point game, Hunters. He's brought in Lau off the bench along with Gress. She didn't play much. Krasnov, Coach Krasnov, looking to get some instructions to his seniors. Warren, they got a whole clock to work with. Greats. Covered up top by Valentin, now switch for Lau. Clock under 10. Cattle on the give up. Lanaya Clark. Greats, thinks about the shot. Flash. Scores. Janaya Flash, freshman from West Hempstead. She could become the U.S. president for a day. Her first decision would be to open Chick-fil-A on Sundays. Valentin on the strong drive, and she will get to the free throw line. We'll tell you about head coach Michael Krasnov as Phoebe steps to the line for 2. And a sub, Melinda Harris, freshman guard from Kopiog, makes her first appearance. His team led the NCAA in rebounding for 3 consecutive years from 2015 to 2018. Helped the team to both of their Skyline titles in 2015 and 17. And Krasnov is 257 and 165 in his career, 2-time Skyline Conference Coach of the Year as Phoebe hits the first. Head coach at Valley Stream North High School and later for the Long Island Silver Bullets, where he spent 6 seasons coaching highly competitive AAU basketball and helped usher a number of players into the college ranks. Naomi Augustine is his assistant coach. The 2-point game as Micah Brown back in, running the show, covered by Valentin up top. 7-2 run by the Hawks. He's falling behind by 7. Brown down the lane, lost the ball. Thompson going up, and it's grabbed by Lau. 10-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Here is Conway. Kimberly fakes the 3. You gotta shoot the 3 when you have the luck if you're Kimberly Lau. She'll give it away instead. Kimberly in 13 minutes, 2 of 4, 4 points, 1 assist in the opener. The The Hawks shot just 7 of 30 from downtown. Tonight they're 1 for 4. It was Krislovich knocking one in. It's a new team. You graduated 5 from last year, and Jada Ponte, that'll go out for a turnover. Jada Ponte's in the house watching with Adina Music. A couple Hunter basketball alums. Christine Patterson, another one of the graduates. Ashley Arias and Marlena Budna, who's the assistant coach for volleyball. She's over in Newport News, Virginia. Christopher Newport. See if the Hawks holds for 1. Krislovich over to Lau. Shot clock at 12. Krislovich has the open 3. Phoebe flashing inside. Clock dipping under 10. Conway. Dangerous pass. It was tipped. 3, 2. Micah traveled, and Hunter. We'll see if they put any time back on the clock or if it will stay at .4. They won't add any time. They got just 4 tenths. It's enough time for a catch and shoot. Can they pull it off? They'll get it in. And that's the quarter. We will take a brief break back in 60 seconds. It's Old Westbury 17, Hunter 15. Folks, be sure to save the date. As Hunter Homecoming is December 6th. Hunter hosting 5 events in the Sportsplex. Starts with Hunter Wrestling, taking on Sylvan Community College at 5 in the B4 gym. Hunter Women's Basketball takes on Baruch at 5:30. 6 o'clock swim team will take on the John Jay Bloodhounds at the North Pool at 6 on the C level. Women's fencing will take on the Beavers of CCNY on the B4 level at 7. With men's basketball and Baruch at 8. Homecoming is always a great time for the Hunter community, and we hope you'll join us in celebrating our student athletes as they look to put on a show. And an update for you in the CUNYAC Commissioner's Cup. The reigning champion Hunter Hawks currently leading with 65 points. Cross country men and women. Women's volleyball, women's tennis, and men's soccer all with successful falls reaching the championship. And up with them to 65 points. Look for men's soccer tomorrow. They have an early start at 11 o'clock against Kane University. As they take on, it's over at Arcadia, and they play against Kane. 17-15 is the score. As we're back in play, Zach Weiss, excited to be with you inside the Sportsplex. 17-15 Panthers. In the game now for Hunter is Bella Santos, freshman guard from New Paltz. We're in the Jada Ponte, number 11. High expectations coming with that one. Valentin can't get it, and let it go out. It would have been backcourt violation anyway. 2 point. You didn't see much of Morgan Gress in that first quarter. We'll see how much run she'll get in the second. Maddie LaSalle, a transfer from CCNY, another player to keep an eye on. She's a great outside shooter. Playing alongside Deborah Chan, they formed a nice tandem for the Beavers. Long pass inside, flash, traveled. Took a couple steps too many. 2-point game, early second, the Hawks falling at the hands of Montclair State, 66-58 in their opener. And 3 starters no longer here. 4, depending on how you look at it, as Janine Conway is the only player back in the starting lineup whose ball is in. It'll stay Hunter. Conway started with Budna, Patterson, Arias, and Aponte to finish off the year. Or rather, Leung was also a returning starter, so scratch that. But a new team, they knocked off Brooklyn 76-65 in the CUNYAC championship. They won 18 games a year ago, as they did the year prior. Krislovich squares up, and that was not close. Cattle brings it over half court. Pressure is on. They got to defend without fouling. Brown inside. Warren won't get it. Gets it back. Davida Warren. Wow. Old Westbury, 3-time leaders in rebounding across the nation in a row. They are plus 15 on the glass. Shot is up. No. 21-5, Old Westbury on the boards. Hunter giving him way too many second chances on the drive. Out of control, no. Thompson can't grab it, and that will go the other way. Hunter minus 11 on the offensive boards. They are staying competitive. Good to see Maya Thompson back. Was here 2 years ago, a couple of big games. And she went to UMass Boston, and now she's back. Maya Thompson, ladies and gentlemen, celebrated her birthday yesterday. There's a foul. It's the 4th foul in all. Hunter went the entire first quarter without a foul. Michael Krasnov saw a lot of contact when his team shot it around the rim, but yet to pick up a whistle. So how about that? You don't see teams go a whole quarter without a foul too often. Hunter did that. Hawks are 5 for 14 from the floor. They've allowed 27 shot attempts the other way. They don't love the 3. 5 attempts for Old Westbury. Hunter was 6. Krislovich fakes the 3, gives it up to Teresa. She's got Valentin flashing to the left. There's the kick. Bella Santos. Nice shot. Freshman from New Paltz, NY, burying the long distance shot. Santos did not attempt any in her debut against MSU. On the drive, Brown drops it off for Flash, scores. They are dangerous inside. Without a second big, they had Arias last year. That second big will be great for this matchup. Having a hard time defending in the post, but they're staying in this game, down by just 3. They got Thompson open. They'll get it to Maya. Maya hands off to Krislovich. No. Look at Maya on the offensive glass. It'll stay here. Clock should reset to 20. Janine Conway and Maddie LaSalle will come in. Junior guard from Auburn to Benjamin Cardozo High. So only a few minutes of Morgan Gress early on to get our first LaSalle appearance, and Conway is back on the floor. We'll probably see her play in the 35-minute ballpark. There's a 3 for Conway. No, and Krislovich had a chance but could not pull it in. Good to see Hunter finally get in position for the offensive rebound. Maya Thompson in that sequence. 3-point, Panthers advantage. Nice pass inside, that's an and 1. Lanaya Clark. It's well done from her. LaSalle picks up the foul. Lanaya Clark last season appeared in only 10 games, 8 for 35 from 3. Gets the starting role with all the changes on the roster. That somehow can end up going in. That ball went on an adventure around the rim. Leon gives it up to Conway. Janine over to Krislovich. They go back inside. Janine, nice shot on the turnaround. So good job to see her getting on the board. Janine Conway. That was her first field goal of the game. Hawks back within 4. Melinda Harris going inside. Flash missed. Warren pulls it away from 3 Hunter Hawks. Harris spinning. Melinda taken by Teresa Leung. Got it ahead to Conway. Janine to the basket. Lays it in. Hunter staying close. 2-point game in the second. They're not rebounding too well, but they are getting stops now. They're doing it as a team. And Krislovich got a piece, and now she's going the other way. Hawks looking to push. 2 to tie, 3 to take the lead. 4 minutes off the board in the second. Here is Krislovich on the give-up. Here is Leung. She's got the 3. No. Nice pressure by Krislovich, just to let Davida Ward know where she is. And that shot missed off the head of Leung, and it's finally going to go out of bounds, and it will stay. Kalan Smith, junior guard from Freeport, will come in.
Number 21, Fallon Smith.
They got Fallon Smith. Fallon Smith, she played 20 games last year. Averaged a couple rebounds and played about 8 minutes per appearance. The jumper is good. Micah Brown. Second field goal for Brown, who's got 4 assists tonight. Get a lot of assists when you play inside. They're going to go to Maya Thompson, who backs in for the bucket. It's got to feel good to score in the Sportsplex for the first time in 2 years. Hunter did not play against the Beacons of UMass Boston at the Little East Conference a year ago. 2-point game halfway through the second. Warren going inside on Maya. No foul called as Thompson hits the deck. Fallon Smith, Lanaya Clark. No, and that should be Hawks basketball. Phoebe Valentin returns for Hunter. Now doesn't get any shot attempts out there. Picked up a foul in a couple minutes of action. Hunter 9 of 21. Old Westbury 12 of 35. Phoebe over to Conway. She's got the deep three. Buckets! She's got, that was from a Lillard land, ladies and gentlemen. And the home team is back up by a point. Warren trying to go to work on Thompson. A lot of contact and a blocking foul. 2 free throws coming for Davida Warren. Ashley Cattle replaces Melinda Harris. Davida Warren, first team All-Skyline Conference last season. And here comes Nicole Ballin for the first time tonight. Welcome. 60% free throw shooter was Warren last year, hitting 101 out of 167 shots at the charity stripe. Missed the first. Made for Maya Thompson, some ball don't lie justice. Good to see, that was her first foul. She fouled out last game in just 14 minutes of action. So against all this size, good to see she's staying out of foul trouble. They're gonna miss both. Cattle gets it back, short, and that's gonna stay. Hunter gotta close down on the boards. As the Rowan Profs look like they have arrived at the Sportsplex. And that's kicked out to Micah Brown. There's a player wide open, that's Fallon Smith. The awkward lefty release. Ballin the rebound. Hunter looking to build on their 1-point lead. Phoebe over to Teresa. The three ball has been kind to Hunter in this quarter. Inside Valentin. Lost it, that should stay. Every time there's any deflection, each coach saying, my ball, our ball, give it to us. They're not getting the calls that they want. 16 on the clock, 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Hunter College, site of 8 basketball games this weekend. The NYU team shares the facility and they play their basketball games. They'll have a tip-off tournament tomorrow. Following Hunter, Conway, 3, and she traveled trying to get free. Good show of sportsmanship. Ashley Cattle helping her up. So despite being minus 20 on the boards, Hunter does find themselves up. Had just 1 lead change in this one. This Hunter's largest lead was 3. Largest lead for Old Westbury was 7. It's never been tied. So 2 free throws for Clark. Lanaya Clark last season at the line was just 6 of 21. Like the struggles are still there. Flash will be coming back in at the next whistle. She missed them both. That's still an issue of struggle. Good job by Conway closing out on the glass. Hawks by 1. Here is Leung. Leung calling out the offense. Gets it over to Janine. She's got 10 points tonight to lead all scores. Conway. Krislovich. Teresa, Conway trying to flash inside. They got Phoebe, top of the key, clock down to 10. Ballin sets the screen. Krislovich tries to find her, and she lost it off her fingertips. Flash will check back in. 33 points in her final game at West Hempstead High. In her collegiate debut, she's got 8 and 5. Shania Grates, Melinda Harris, and Fallon Smith have been in off the bench. For Hunter, we've seen a few subs. Morgan Gress got a couple minutes early. Lau, LaSalle, Ballin, and Belas Santos knocked down a 3 in this quarter. Warren blocking foul on Ballin. So after no fouls in the first, Hunters picked up 4 in the second. They have no more to give.
Four, Nicole Allen, our first team sport.
Michael Krasnoff in year 17. You got John Garrett in year 6, 69 and 68 record. Helped the team to the Cuniac Championship last year. They picked up the win. They fell against Bowdoin. DeVita Warren, such a load in the posts. The Panthers go back up by 1. They got Ballin wide open inside. Nicole puts it home. 29-28, home team. Brown gonna dictate the tempo here. Mania Clark, no good on the 3. Valentin fights for it. Shot is up, and it'll stay. You think if they didn't call a foul, they would have probably given that to Hunter. They didn't like there was too much of a deflection. They will keep it. Inside, they got an open shot. DeVita, that's not even close. Phoebe on the board. He's got Conway open to her left, finds her, and now they'll back it up. 2.5 to play first half. Hawks by 1 in their home opener. Hawks tip off tournament. Phoebe drives the lane. Nice move by Valentin. Too strong off the back of the rim. Clark, not shy, missed it. Rebound, flash, missed it. Flash again. Too many offensive rebounds. So Morgan Gress, who played 29 minutes in Hunter's season opener, seen just 2 tonight out of 18. Krislovich got to the spot, didn't want to shoot. Phoebe drives, floats, and she got that one. That was pretty for Phoebe Valentin. Hunter, 31-30. Micah Brown on the drive. No. Knocked away. It's out of bounds. Good defense from the Hawks. Shanice Grates checking back in. She'll get Mania Clark. She didn't get too many opportunities last year. Tonight, she's made the most of it. Shot just 2 of 9. She's played well. Phoebe Valentin leading the Hawks with 3 assists, meanwhile. Also has 7 points. Micah Brown. Great, nice fake. She has the tough matchup of Conway. Going inside, Warren, trebled. That is the 10th turnover for Old Westbury. Who has by the way, they have 22 offensive rebounds in the first. They just get they miss a lot of layups. They get their own chances. DeVita Warren has 11 total rebounds tonight. They got Conway open 3. That's Hunter's 4-3, Janine second, and she's got 13. She shot just 4 of 20 in the opener. She has been terrific tonight. Now 5 for 8. Micah Brown against a slew of Hawks. Warren goes down. Not getting too many calls. Old Westbury, meanwhile, just 1 of 5 at the line. They'll get it into Valentin. Hawks' 4-point lead right now is their largest of the half. It's an 11-point turnaround when they trailed by 7. Valentin. Conway was fouled, 13th foul. Ashley Cattle not happy about that one.
Westbury fouls number 12, Ashley.
That's her third. 3 fouls on Ashley Cattle in her collegiate debut. She's got 2 points, 4 rebounds, a block, and a steal. Krislovich, by the way, has played the entire game for Hunter so far. He's the only Hawk to not take a seat. Warren hasn't sat on the other side. Phoebe, under a minute to go. See if they try and go 2 for 1. Nicole Ballin in the corner. For the foul. Hawk will reset to 20. One thing Hunter's done well is run the break off turnovers. They're +5 in points off turnovers. 11-6 advantage. Krislovich will get it into Leung, and 2 best shot they can. Ballin flashing high. Little step back, mid-range. Nothing. But nothing. That's an air ball. So we'll see if Old Westbury holds for the last shot of the quarter. The 34-30 Hunter lead. Final minute of the opening half. Brown drives. A little out of control. Gets the call. She'll shoot two. It's on Janine Conway. That's her first. They're in the bonus should any other fouls occur.
It's her first. She's stiff. Micah Brown at the line, shooting two.
Micah got the first. Old Westbury now 2 of 6 of the charity strike. She got a boat. Hunch will have the last shot of the first half with a 34-32 lead. Leon brings it across the timeline down to 8, down to 7. Teresa into traffic. Floater in the lane. No. Nicole at the buzzer. No. At the half, it is Hawks 34, Panthers 32. We'll be back in 15 minutes with second half action at the Sportsplex.
For the Hawks, Nicole Allen and Maya Thompson with 2 points each.
All right, folks. Welcome back inside the Hunter College Sportsplex. Zach Weiss, excited to be with you for the Hunter Tip-Off Tournament. We're just going to throw rebounds aside because there is just so much size on this Old Westbury team, and there's so much to deal with. And they're plus 24 on the boards, but you know what matters for Hunter is that Hunter has Old Westbury -2 on the scoreboard. It'll be Krislovich, Leung, Thompson, Valentin, and Conway. Early tip. To move over an inch for the new pass. See how the Hawks open up the third. Trying to limit Old Westbury to one shot as much as they can. Played integral part in them holding on in this one. And they didn't like the 3-ball too much last year, Old Westbury. They made just one in the first. Block by Maya Thompson. Welcome back. Teresa down the lane, kicks it. Valentin, left corner, no offensive rebound. Grab by Leung over to Valentin. Conway, Krislovich, Teresa, nice pass to a wide open Maya Thompson inside. Hawks up by 4. Nice finish for the junior. There's the pressure on Micah Brown. Tipped by Krislovich. They got 3 defenders on her. Jump ball, and Hunter's going to get it. Great effort to open up the third quarter. They get a bucket on one end. Well, first they get a stop, then they get a bucket, and now, look at this. Force the turnover on the jump ball situation. Well done. Old Westbury with their 12th turnover. Hunter has 8. Janine Conway leading all players with 13. DeVita Warren, 8 points, 11 rebounds in the first half for Old Westbury. Conway flashing through to get it out. Maya. Thompson over to Krislovich. Conway inside. Falling away. A lot of contact. Now Thompson fighting for it. It'll go the other way, but a great effort from Maya Thompson inside. Maya averaged 4 points and 4 rebounds a game in 26 starts at UMass Boston. She averaged 6.5 points, 6 rebounds, and a block for Hunter 2 years ago. She had a 24-point, 18-rebound effort against Olivet, the 100-80 win. That's what she's capable of on her best days. Tipped. Thompson couldn't get it, but Conway and her doing a nice job to get in there. Inside, Warren won't get it, gets it up again, no, tipped, and a loose ball foul on the Panthers. Hunter doing their best defensively. It'll be DeVita Warren's first personal foul. Cattle has 3 fouls. She is in the game, so if I'm Janine Conway, I try and draw that 4th foul on Ashley Cattle to make them go to reserve. Plenty of time to work with for the Hawks out of the half court. Conway on the drive! Janine Conway, one of 3 seniors on this year's team, a tremendous score. Tipped by Krislovich, they couldn't get the steal, however. Hunter with their largest lead at 6. They trailed by 7 in the opening quarter. Nia Clark. Inside, runner off the glass. As long as the ball goes in, it doesn't matter what it looks like. Ashley Cattle. Conway will work it around in the half court. Hunter shooting 45.5% from the floor. Conway pushed off, and she will pick up the charge. She's not happy about that one. In a lot of cases, to use your offhand to try and push your defender back. If it's subtle, the official won't notice. If the defender doesn't do any acting, you know, they go to the Neymar school of flopping, they won't say anything, but it's pretty clear she pushed off a little too hard on that one. It's back to the Panthers. Micah Brown. There's Cattle. Cross-court pass. There is Clark inside. DeVita just throws it off the... They called a foul on that. Just angrily threw it off the... It's not in the act, however. That's an interesting call. Wasn't too much contact, like she more or less just lost possession. 4-point game, 20 seconds on the clock on the reset for the Panthers of Old Westbury. Nia Clark, no. Flash inside. outside, blocked by Maya Thompson for the third time today. Maya Thompson. And a warning to Michael Krasnoff. One more outburst. That'll be a technical foul and 2 shots for Hunter. Warren. Micah Brown. Cattle. Inside. Flash. Hawk under 10. Cattle steps out for 3. And Teresa Leung with a weak side rebound. Teresa Leung steps into the 3, now stops. Conway, sidestep, jumper, no. Leung grabs it, keeps it in bounds, and it's going to be a one-person break. Flash. Great foul by Conway, but it's her third of the contest. She'll likely need a breather here.
Well, fouls on the 23, Janine Conway. That's her third, team's third.
And John Garris, we talk about the Hunter loss in the opener to Montclair State. He says we battled, we played hard, and any time there was a momentum shift, we got it back to the neutral as Morgan Gress is going to come in for Conway. She'll make an appearance. She only played 2 minutes in the first half. The sub can't be official yet. Let's wait till after this free throw, and the first one was good. Usually you can sub between the free throws, so interesting. So here's the sub, Conway out, both free throws are in for Flash. He's having a nice first college game. Coach Garrett said we did a good job getting them to take tough shots, but we didn't rebound well. And minus 23 on the boards, but Hunter has grabbed a few offensive rebounds in the third quarter, starting to do a better job on the glass. Well, the Westbury now 4 of 8 at the charity strike. There is Valentin. Caught for the screen from Morgan Gress, and they're going to call it a moving screen. And in college basketball, offensive fouls are also team fouls. They're going to be in the bonus for the next 6.5 minutes. That's a tough situation for Hunter. Any fouls are going to result in free throws. 6.5 minutes. Clark to Cattle. Warren inside. DeVito Warren with 12 points and 12 rebounds. She's only 5 for 19 from the field, but he'll take it. Leung down the lane, off the glass. Beautiful shot by Leung. On the drive, that's an offensive foul. Taken by Maya Thompson on DeVito Warren. Help up the 6-footer. She's originally from Billerica, Massachusetts. She came to Hunter from bonus school in Boston and coming back. With the Harris will come in for Janiyah Flash. In her collegiate debut, Flash has 10 and 10. So even with Charlotte Ranker graduated, they still have the 2 bigs up there with Flash and Warren. Always tough to stop on the glass. Leung. Trying to create in the half court. Got a foul like outside against Micah Brown. That's her first. Third team foul on the Panthers. Morgan Gress, the inbounder. Gets it in to Krislovich. See a knockdown a 3 early, 1 of 3 from the floor with a couple of rebounds, a block, and a steal. Morgan Gress has 3-point ability. Leung to Gress for 3. Air ball. She has the touch from the outside. She only got 20 shot attempts last season, so getting in-game looks still something pretty new to her. She made 17 appearances. Shot will come as it goes. The key thing is she stays encouraged after that air ball and doesn't give up on just firing shots up altogether while she's in. Nice ball movement by the Panthers. Clark missed it. Taken by Harris. Teresa got there, couldn't save it. Great effort. John Garrett not happy with the officials. on the clock. Linda Harris, the inbounder. Valentin gets a hand in it. In the first of two games, we'll have Western Connecticut State versus Rowan. The winner of this game will play the winner of that game at 2 tomorrow. The losers will play at noon. Clark for three. She is not shy. Krislovich fighting for it. And it will be Hawks basketball. Great effort from Christina Krislovich. Greats. Shanice Greats from Brooklyn will come in as the Bedford Academy. Davina Warren, also a Brooklyn native, that she went to the Adams Street Academy. So. Hunter last season went just 3-9 outside of conference play. Last season, 15-1 in the CUNY. Most of their wins came there. The pass to Krislovich. No, it's strong, and it should stay with the Hawks. Smythe Thompson tried to run it down. The clock will reset to 20. It's a good look for Christina, who knocked one down earlier. She's got to, again, stay with it. The Hawks are weathering not having Conway in there pretty well, though they have not scored in her absence yet. Leung, great defense by Lanaya Clark. First-year starter. Leung inside. Maya Thompson, and the foul. Maya Thompson starting to get going offensively here in the third quarter. She's got a couple buckets in the quarter. She's got 6 points, 4 boards, and a couple of blocks.
Maya Thompson, one shot.
Maya completes the three-point play. Hunter, 5 of 6 at the charity stripe. Valentin, 3 for 3. Conway, 1 for 2. She's 1 for 1. Harris back out. Not much from the reserves. Grates has played 5 minutes. Smith, 3, and Linda Harris, who's back out, has played 5. It's been a starter-heavy day. On the other side, Hunter's leading reserve is Gress. With 4 minutes, they got the steal. Phoebe to the basket, lays it in. Phoebe Valentin, Hunter has the largest lead of the day at 7. Dangerous pass. Christina Krislovich throws it ahead. Leung inside, lays it in. Hunter by 9. It's a 7-0 run for the Hawks. Getting it going in the third. Great tip by Krislovich saying no. Making her think twice before throwing that pass. They're going to get Micah Brown back in. Things not running too smooth with Greats in. Hunter by 9 points right now. And they get it in to Micah Brown. Starts to do a much better job on the boards here in this quarter. They're scoring very effectively. A 13-6 advantage for Hunter in the quarter. On the drive, Brown, that's a treble. Hunter will take over. Got a 9-point lead. Morgan Gress, they're really weathering Janine Conway not being in very well. 7-0 while she has been out. Valentin kicks it out. Krislovich, sidestep for 3. No, and it will be Old Westbury ball. 9-point game right now, 3:41 to play the third. Pressure coming, Morgan Gress took it away, drives to the rim, and she will get to the line. Great take by Morgan Gress off the steal. Sophomore from St. James, NY. The high school teammate of Janine Conway. So before we get these free throws, we are going to get a timeout, and we will tell you about Hunter coach John Garrett, who we've referenced several times in this game now in his 6th year. It's a 30-second timeout. He's coming off his best year twice in a row, a program record 18 wins. He's a 4-year assistant at Old Westbury from 2004 to 2008 under Michael Krasnoff to start his career. So the two had a nice reception before the game. An adjunct sports management teacher at Division II at Delphi. Received a BA in history and secondary education from Marist in 03 and his master's in sports management at Adelphi in 2006. Adelphi, my college touring back in the day, the first school I actually visited. two powerhouses around the nation. They're in beautiful Garden City, New York. So now it's Morgan Gress stepping to the line. Gress made her only free throw attempt against Montclair State. The Morgan shot just 1 of 4 at the line a season ago. The foul was called on Micah Brown, her second. Gress missed the first. Hunter 7-0 since Conway went out. Hunter with 11 assists on 19 baskets, 10 assists on 16 baskets for Old Westbury. Gress misses both. Maya Thompson fighting for it. No trend. She hits the deck hard. Say is okay. She'll get back on D. Cattle. She travels. On one hand, it's great to see Maya Thompson okay. On the other hand, again, they force the turnover. Hunter, +6 in turnover margin. They force 17 and just 11 for their own. Got a 9-point lead. Lau has returned to action. Kimberly Lau over to Gress. Morgan Gress to Valentin. Maya Thompson flashing inside, gets it from Phoebe. Up top to Gress. Kimberly Lau, and she travels. Nine-point lead for the home team. The men's team for Hunter doesn't play until 8 o'clock tonight. They will play the very talented Rochester team. Britt Nazareth. Nice pass inside. DeVita Warren missed it. Goes up again. Blocks. Trying to get this ball in. Great D by the Hawks. It's taken by DeVita Warren. Up, Mania Clark. She has just 1 of 10 from deep. 1 for 11, rebounded by Krislovich. That's her 4th. Christina gives it up. Lau. On the drive, reverse. Krislovich not even close. John Garrett does not like that shot. Krislovich has not sat yet. Clark, just 1 for 11 from deep. Cattle, she'll try and hit her second 3. It's not a team that fancied the 3-ball much last year. They're just 2 of 14 in their season opener today. It's a good shot from Cattle, who's now got 7 points. Deficit. Her foot was on the line, we'll say. There's the kick out. Lau. Morgan Gress. 0 for 2 from deep. Thompson tipped and is grabbed by Janiyah Flash. 33 points in her last high school game. She's crushing it today. Her college debut. Cattle gonna take it from Brown. Micah. Clark is wide open. She's 1 for 11. Spinning and the foul on Gress or Thompson. It's on Morgan Gress. It's the Hunter's first foul in over 5 minutes. Hunter men's volleyball team coming in after practice, getting a look at this game. First free throw off the back of the rim and out. 7-point game right now. Second one is good. Off the 6-point lead. Minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Valentin on the fake, drives, and she will get to the line. Great take by Phoebe Valentin, looking to get it to the rim. Bella Santos will check in for Morgan Gress.
Number 11, Bella Santos is in the game for Hunter.
Freshman from New Paltz, had a smooth outside touch.
Phoebe Valentin at the line, shooting 2.
Phoebe is 3 for 3 at the line so far in this first half. First. 9 points, 3 assists for Phoebe Valentin. Senior from Maspeth, New York, went to Archbishop Malloy. On both. You can see Jada Ponson is here in the bleachers on the right. Tremendous career for Hunter in her farewell game. She scored 36 against the Bowdoin Polar Bears in the NCAA tournament. We got Rowan and Westcon State playing game 2, the winners of the two will face each other. Phoebe's 5-5 at the line. There is space. Smith doing a whole lot of dribbling and stolen. Santos couldn't establish possession, will stay with 21 on the clock. Great effort by Bella Santos. Garrett calling out instructions to his team. They got an 8-point lead. It's been a tough game against Old Westbury. Skyline runner-up last year on a missed last-second free throw. And it's a foul on Kimberly Lau.
Under foul on number 21, Kimberly Lau.
First.
First.
Old Westbury 6 of 11 at the line. They're hit 3 of 4 attempts in this quarter.
Micah Brown shooting 2.
Micah Brown got it. Got 7 points and 4 assists tonight. Got them both. Micah Brown brings the Panthers of Old Westbury back to within 6. First place, John Garrett was a coach after college. Was Old Westbury for 4 years. Crushing at the helm of the Hawks now for 6. Lau draws the foul inside. Good strong take from Kimberly Lau. She helped Townsend Harris reach their first ever national semifinal.
Westbury's 11. Kimberly Lau shooting 2.
These are the first collegiate free throw attempts for Kimberly Lau. She's 1 for 1. A lot of arc in that free throw form. Always fun to watch. If you're the coach, you might get a little anxious watching. She got them both. 8-point Hunter lead. Final minute of the third. The Hawks have outscored Old Westbury 11-5. While Conway has been out. Micah Brown gets it over the timeline to Cattle. Clock down to 10. Cattle over to Micah. Great defense from Hunter. Down to 5. And this should be Hunter ball on the jump. 8-point lead, they'll take possession. Hunter has held her opponents just 3 of 13 from the floor in this quarter. Well, they've shot 6 of 14. They haven't hit any threes, but they're 6 for 9 inside the arc. They'll likely hold for 1. They've gotten 24 minutes out of Maya Thompson. Great see after foul trouble plagued her in the opener. Lau drives, kicks it out. Santos for 3. Got it! Bella Santos and Hunter leads by 11. We will keep it here, folks, as we get ready for the fourth quarter. An 11-point Hunter lead. And again, folks, we remind you that to save the date, December 6th is Hunter Homecoming 3 weeks from today. Hunter is hosting 5 events in the sports book. Got Hunter Wrestling playing Sullivan Community at 5 at the V4 Gym. Women's basketball plays Peruge at 5:30. 6 o'clock, swim team will play at the North Pool against John Jay on the sea level. 7 o'clock, women's fencing will take on CCNY. And men's basketball at the V3 Gym at 8. So, homecoming, 3 weeks away. We got an 11-point Hawks lead. We're going to go to the fourth quarter. And this is looking great for John Garrett's club in the home opener. I mean, they're getting battered on the glass. They've been much better, though. A lot better in the third quarter. They're minus 27, but that margin was a whole lot worse earlier. That 3 from Santos is huge. It's her second of the game. It'll be a momentum swing for Hunter. They handle no Conway very well. Krislovich, Santos, Leung, and Lau. On the other side, the Fallon Smith with Warren, Cattle, Brown, and Clark. Janiyah Flash out with 4 fouls. She has 11 and 13 with the 4 fouls. We'll keep her on the bench. Start this fourth quarter. On the drive, Smith. Cattle is not ready. Santos with a great save. She's trailing Leung here. She's wide. She had a second there in the corner. Here's Thompson on the handoff to Teresa. Can execute in the half court. Hunter's 11-point lead right now is their largest of the game. Santos. Krislovich with it. 10 seconds on the clock. Teresa able to hold it in. A second violation on the Hawks. It's on Santos. Standing in the paint for a little too long. Warren inside. Cattle. Saves it to the wrong team. Here is Kimberly Lau on the push. Lau all the way to the rim. Throws it up. That hit the score clock. That hit the shot clock. Lead remains. Hunter trying to press a little bit. Playing a 2-2-1. Now everyone will get back on D. Micah Brown stepping through. Long 2 over Santos. No. Maya Thompson hauls it in. And everyone out of bounds. Krislovich pushing across half court. She's played every second. Kimberly Lau into traffic. Maya Thompson. Krislovich kicks it to the corner. Santos couldn't get a clean catch. Chipped. Santos, clock ticking. Maya Thompson with the left hand off the glass. Davida Warren grabs her 14th rebound of the opener. Micah Brown. Mania Clark has not shot it well. Tries blocked by Maya Thompson. Woo! Maya! Woo! Woo-wee! Wow! 3 blocks for Thompson in this one. Janiyah Flash is back in with her 4 fouls. Micah Brown to the rim. Draws the foul. It's like a bit of a phantom call. There was just a slight amount of contact. Get it?
20 Maya Thompson. That's her second. Team's first.
So 11-point Hunter lead. Conway will be coming in along with Valentin. Kimberly Lau and Bella Santos head out. Santos instant offense with 6 points in 6 minutes. Every listed player on the roster, except for Tina Chen, has seen the court. First free throw missed. So Hunter's largest lead of the day at 11 here. Hold to Westbury. 8 of 14 at the line now. Split the pair. They're still not showing any signs of press. That's not part of Michael Krasnoff's system. Not one to press unless his team needs to in the closing moments. Conway fighting through a lot of contact. Maya. Krislovich. Phoebe. Little sidestep. Mid-range jumper. Nice shot. Valentin in the double figures with 11. Make that 13 now. Hawks by 12. Mania Clark has no fear. She made 8 threes last season. She's taken 12 now in the opener. She's made 2 of them. They need someone to get it going from there. Teresa Leung. Maya Thompson gets it up top. Shot clock halfway to expiration. Goes to Conway inside. Banging. Turnaround. No. Warren finally, or make that flash, finally got free. It's a 9-point game with under 7 minutes left. Janiyah Flash wears 15 because she was born on the 15th of September. Fallon Smith. Inside, that's an and one. Here come the Panthers.
Basket's good. Hunter fouls on number 20, Maya Thompson. That's her
7-point Hunter lead with 6:44 to go. So 3 fouls on Thompson and 3 on Conway. Both will have to be careful these next couple minutes. They're not playing with 4. 5 and you're done. On the miss, Leung took it away and draws the foul. Great effort from Teresa Leung. First team foul on the Panthers. That's Shania Flash, she's done. Shania Flash has fouled out of her collegiate opener. She was an absolute beast in her college finale with 33. Makes her college debut, and you know, it was a great game. Congrats, Shania. Welcome to college. 11 points, 14 rebounds, a steal and an assist, but now they're going to have to do without her for the next 6.5 minutes. Bench has not gotten a ton of run. We'll see how much Smith will be in. Krislovich on the drive. No. Grab by Leung. Little step back. Got it. Was that Valentin? The bucket is a bucket. They're up by 9, and that will get it to Warren. DeVita. Fallon Smith. No. That should go to Hunter. 9-point lead and the ball. Basket was, in fact, Leung. Teresa's got 10 on 5 of 12 shooting with 4 boards and 5 assists. Leung gets it up top. Janine Conway. Krislovich. Just the 1 field goal tonight. Great footwork. Thompson lost it. Something Hunter has got to be smarter in the paint. That's the 4th 3-second call of this game. Got a 9-point lead with under 6 minutes left. Cattle. Gonna drive and score. Ashley Cattle, 8 points, 4 boards in her collegiate debut. Stat of the night has to be for Old Westbury. They have more offensive rebounds than defensive rebounds, 28 to 23. Valentin, great D by Clark. Over to Conway. Got Teresa, same spot as before, same result. Teresa Leung, 12 points, 9-point Hawks lead. Just over 5 to play, and Conway has the steal. Got Krislovich in the center, Janine to the rack, scores! Hawks by 11. Janine Conway. Almost got another steal. What a defensive effort from the senior. Timeout, Panthers will take it too. It's an 11-point Hunter lead with 4:52 remaining.
Timeout, Old Westbury.
All right, folks. Hawks 62, Panthers 51. I'm Zach Weiss, bringing you the first of 2 games. Wisconsin State will play Rowan up next. Can the Hawks hold on and win their home opener? Brown, the 2-point is on the line. Micah Brown, they got it ahead to Maya Thompson, and you gotta shoot that as Cattle tracks it down. Dangerous pass inside. Great defense the other way from Maya. Billerica, Massachusetts native. Spent a year at Hunter. Then she went to UMass Boston. Hunter came a-calling. She's comes back. Very rarely do you see a player transfer back where they started. Maya Thompson, a welcome addition here. Had a great rookie year. What a behind-the-back idea, but not the smartest in that situation. Hunter will get it. Valentin able to break away from the quick double. Got a couple good ball hands on Leung and Valentin. There's a foul on Mania Clark for second. Hunter 9-12 at the line. Old Westbury 9-16. The missed free throws. When you're down by 9 points in 4 minutes and you point to 7 missed free throws, killing you on the scoreboard.
Team second.
Now let's see Ballin or LaSalle in this half. Each played a few minutes in the first. Gets to Conway, shot clock, halfway to expiration. Krislovich, Phoebe, under 10. Inside to Conway, she likes that little turnaround in the lane, and it likes her back. Janine Conway will stretch Hunter's lead to 11, under 4 to play. Long pass will get to DeVita Warren. Clark able to handle. Micah Brown with it. Inside, blocked by Maya again! That is her 4th rejection of the contest. Life comes at you fast. Maya Thompson's in your face, ready for the rejection. Conway inside to Krislovich. Her 2nd field goal on 8 attempts. Could not have come at a better time. It's a 13-point lead for the Hawks. We come up on 3 minutes to play in the home opener. Inside, Warren. Blocking foul. That's Maya Thompson's 4th. She may need a minute. DeVita Warren packs a punch in the lane. Bulky 6-footer. She's all right. Greats will check back in. We'll get Micah Brown. DeVita Warren, Skyline Conference, first team last year. She was once the D2, D3 Met Player of the Week, 3-time honorable mention. And again, she's a big Kevin Durant fan, big Thunder. She was a big Thunder fan. Not sure if she's a Nets fan now or how that works. DeVita Warren picked 35 for KD, and while KD's not playing this year, you know for sure that she's still rocking that number. But KD doesn't wear 35 anymore, actually. So now he wears 7 now with the Nets. Kind of what LeBron did on his new team, changing his number. So Morgan Gressel gets some run at center here. By the way, Fallon's the reserve total stats. Only 2 shot attempts by the bench of Old Westbury. Nice job by Valentin to get out of trouble there. Krislovich going to drive the lane. Teresa's open. Splash! First 3 of the night for Leung on 6 attempts. Hunter by 14. Warren, nice pass to Shanice Grates. Shanice Grates. That's a great play from Shanice Grates. Gressel get it over half court. Krislovich over to Valentin. Hawks with a 12-point lead. Any baskets from here are welcome. Not needed, but definitely welcome. Teresa puts it on the floor and floats it in. She's got 15. Teresa Leung with 15. Conway with 19. Valentin with 13. Janine on the steal. Driving. No. And Teresa Leung will grab it in the corner. And couldn't save it. 2 minutes remaining at the Sportsplex. The Hawks looking like, barring the unforeseen, might be on their way to the championship game tomorrow. They don't return home after tomorrow until December the 3rd, the first CUNYAC game of the year at home. Fallon Smith to DeVita Warren. She beat Conway and gets the bucket. Still no press for Old Westbury. That's probably about to change. If you're Hunter, take as much time as you can this time down the floor. And you get a bucket, you can almost assure yourself a win. Conway. They moved the ball so well. Cattle got the steal. It's just Krislovich, and she scores. Deficit is 10. Does Old Westbury have enough of a push in them? Greats applying the pressure. Leung able to get past her. Gives it up to Phoebe. Valentin on the drive. No basket. That's their third foul. Clock will stay at 20. First appearance for Katira Jones, the sophomore from the Bronx. And Paige Brown, the junior forward from Jamaica. Paige Brown, the transfer from Westchester Community. And she hopes to play basketball overseas upon graduating. It's her first collegiate appearance at the D3 level from community college. Welcome to the NCAA, Paige Brown. Grislovich gets it in to Teresa Leung. No reason to rush the shot. Grislovich, Conway, a little mid-range shot is good. 21 points for Janine Conway. Dangerous pass, stolen by Grislovich. Hunter can take all the time they need. Those two subs basically signal the end of this one. One more shot for Hunter. Phoebe will take a three. Why not? Phoebe Valentin from downtown at Hunter College. It's like they're going to the championship game. See if Antonia Brown gets a chance to get in this one. There is Katira Jones. Phoebe got her hand in there, gives it up to Shanice Grates. Fallon Smith has a lot of space. And get a sub timeout, so she'll get in. Antonia Brown, a transfer from QCC, wants to become a forensic biologist and own her own restaurant. She pulled the reverse Blake Griffin. She went from wearing, she pulled the exact Blake Griffin. 32 in college. Actually, Blake wore 23 in college and 32 in the NBA. She wore 32 in college and wore 23 because it's the reverse of her old number. Shot won't go. Conway has the rebound, and Hunter is going to start the season with a win at home to improve to 1-1. Janine Conway with 21, Leung with 17, Valentin with 16. Great start to the home slate for the Hawks. They will play in the Hunter Tip-Off Tournament championship game tomorrow at 2. We got Westcon State. We got Rowan in about 30 minutes, folks. Be sure to stick around.
Tonight's second game between Rowan and Western Connecticut State. That game's coming up in about 25 minutes.